Hello everybody and welcome to speed build number 8. This one is a Victorian style. It's my first Victorian styled speed build, and it is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's 2 stories. So this one, as I promised in my previous one, would be not as long. It's 18 minutes, so it's a bit shorter. But yet, it's my first 3-bedroom speed build I've done yet, so it is the most bedrooms. So I just finished the exterior walls, and now I'm putting in the front porch. Here's the railing, which took me a while to choose the colors of. So this house ends up being it's fairly expensive, 169,000 simoleons, in-game simoleons. So here I'm doing the porch roof, which I had some trouble with. I had to keep redoing it a bunch of times because it just didn't work right. So there's that. I'm adding in the turret kind of thing. It ends up being a square, but it starts out being more of a turret shape because the porch roof, because of the roof on the top of the turret, it cuts out on the turret roof. You can kind of see how it cuts. I don't know if you can see that. It cuts little squares out on the porch roof. So I had to square it out to match like the roof on the top. So now I'm just finishing off the roofs. I spent a lot of time on roofing this house because, well, there's a lot of porches and I wanted to make sure it looked just right. So just finishing off the roof, and now I believe I'm going to start the paint. Yeah, here we go. So I go with purple. It's my first, I think it's my first purple house. I don't know why, I just felt like doing purple. So I'm doing all the little white edges. I hope you don't get too dizzy from all the spinning. And yeah, just finishing that off. And I accompany the purple siding with some light, whitish gray bricks. Which I thought looked kind of nice. It's a very light, breezy kind of colored house. So I'm just finishing off the edging, the white edging on the siding, and now I'm going to put in just all the rest of it. So we'll be moving to windows soon on this house. Yep, here we go. So you have to choose a roof color, which is a lot of different roof. After all the updates and expansions, there's actually a lot of different roof colors to go through. It's hard to choose. So there's the front door. And now I'm beginning on the windows. The wood color, the main wood color in the house is very dark. Well, it's a lot darker than previous houses, which a lot of them have been white. So there we go. I'm just putting in the nice large windows on the main bay windows. And then the smaller windows that go like in the hallways and the bedrooms. Well, actually, the bedrooms do have quite large windows, but don't worry about curtains. Okay, so should be finishing up all the windows very soon, and then be moving to other things. Here's the back doors. So I use those nice glass doors, and as you'll see, I try to have a look down near the entrance and the turret, but it doesn't work. I end up putting the laundry room in there. Oh, I really like these stairs because they go like on the first floor. They go down and meet in the same place, which I thought was kind of cool. So I like the look of that, as you can see. And here I'm going on the first floor plan. So it ends up having, obviously, living room and dining room and kitchen. But also has a study, which is very nice. So there we go. And this house has 3 fireplaces. One in the living room, one in the dining room, and one in the master bedroom. So that's very nice. So now I'm just putting in the chimneys for all these fireplaces. And because obviously that's very important. So I'm just doing the second one. So now we should be... Oh, I just changed out the windows on either side of the fireplace for the bigger ones because it looks nicer. So now I'm going to do the upstairs floor plan. So up here on this side, there's the master bedroom. On this side here, there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. I have trouble with the floor plan, though, to get all 3 rooms to connect to the end of that small hallway. But I eventually am able to fix it. There we go. So I'm able to do it. So now I'm going to be putting the interior doors. And I don't know, you can't actually open both of those doors at once there because they'll hit each other because they're so close, but it doesn't matter. And so I put double doors for the master bedroom and for the study, because those are nicer rooms. And then I'm just putting in archways on the main floor, so it more open floor plan. So now I'm going to start on the wood flooring in the entrance. I use parquet wood throughout the whole first floor, and I have a fancy little design in the center. So now I'm going to be doing, there's the living room, the dining room, and I'm doing the kitchen flooring. And upstairs, doing all the upstairs furniture. The flooring. And in the top turret there, you'll see I painted everything black. I do change it later, so it, like with the wall paint and the wood flooring. So even though you can't actually get to it from the outside, it actually looks like a real room. So now I'm just putting the steps in for the back porch, as you can see, which there's not much of a backyard. It's very small because it's a corner lot, so it's actually a quite small backyard, but it doesn't really matter. So now I'm doing the wallpaper. So it's got like a chair rail and some fancy design, and I have purple at the bottom throughout the main rooms of the house, so that the bedrooms have their own color paint. So I'm now doing the kitchen here. So I have a nice tile backsplash and throughout the whole kitchen, so it's kind of tile walls. And now I'm going to put in the cabinets, which I like quite a lot. I really like this kitchen. It's open to the dining room, and it's very spacious, got a nice island. I do quite like it. And I put a really nice refrigerator in there, and of course the oven. Well, that's a very important, oven stove, very, very good. It's the only one in the game that won't catch fire, so I recommend that one. Okay, so now I'm just finishing off the cabinets and stuff, of course. And now I made the center island green, just as contrast. So now I'm just putting in these curtains, which I don't know, they're not really like normal curtains, but they seem to fit there the best. So here's a small sitting area off the dining room, in between the kitchen and dining room. It's not the living room. It's just a small sitting area, because the dining room otherwise would be just humongous. So I decided just to put in this small sitting area. And now, nice painting. And so I think, I do some curtains. Those windows, there's no good curtains for floor-to-ceiling windows. They just, for single floor-to-ceiling windows, I should say. It just, I don't know. I think that's a major omission to the game. So here's the dining room. I have very regal table and chair set. I think it looks quite nice. So I went with that, and just finishing off the curtains and a nice painting. So we should be moving to the living room after I do the rug, which is very important. Okay, wait, no. Okay, actually, I do the entrance, which is really big. Because it's on the L shape, kind of. I don't think that really makes a difference, but it's still like a really big entrance. It's a kind of wasted space, but it doesn't really matter, because I don't know what you're supposed to put in there anyway. What you'd put in there. So now I'm gonna do the living room. So there's the double doors to the study. However, there's an archway leading out of the study to the hallway next door. So actually, the double doors don't offer much privacy. Okay, so I'm just putting in a small sitting area in that edge of the living room, and then I have a TV there and a nice larger couch on the other side. Just choosing a coffee table, and we should just be putting in the extra little details into the room. I really like the living room. I just think it's nice, and it's really very cozy. I like the whole house a lot, actually. So now I'm going to put in some curtains and a nice paintings and such things, and of course a rug. So now we're going to be moving to the study here. And I go with a different kind of wall. It's kind of like these really big, I don't know what you'd call it. They're very large, like kind of planks in between different sections on it. But whatever. I put a nice desk in with 2 bookshelves on either side of it, which works very well, of course. And 2 nice chairs for you to relax in, and a rug. And I'm going to put in the computer, of course. And a nice painting of some, I'm sure, important figure. And now we're going to be moving to the next room, which I believe is somewhere. It's that hallway. You can see that's the hallway that leads you to the back porch. There's really nothing in it besides a plant. Now we're going to do the deck. Yeah, the front, the decking, the wood. Very nice. And now we should be moving upstairs. Well, the hallway. And just putting in some nice runners, long rugs. And now I'm going to do the laundry room, yeah. So I really like this laundry room. It's much larger than my usual laundry room, where I just have like a little teeny closet to put them in. I had some trouble typing in what I needed to type in there. So now I'm just finishing it up and putting in a nice hamper and just other things that you'd find in a laundry room. I don't know. I didn't put in actually any detergent or anything in there. I mean, it's just decorative. You can't actually use it anyway, but I just forgot about it. Sorry. So now I'm just, putting some paintings in the hallway, and we should be moving to the guest bathroom, like the hall bathroom, the main bathroom next. It's actually really small, but it's okay. The master bathroom's really large anyway. So it's a really small, fairly basic bathroom, but it'll work. It works fine. So I'm just finishing that off now with a nice little painting, and now we're moving to this bedroom. It's a single bed bedroom, though it's actually stuffed with furniture. I might have slightly overdone it. So, but I think it looks really nice. It's cozy-ish. The colors are kind of bright, so I mean maybe it's a bit too bright for a bedroom. You can remove some of the lights if you download it. Speaking of that, the download link is in the description below, so if you wish to download this house, just click on that link and it'll bring you right to the Sims 3 Exchange. So now I'm just putting in the desk here and a nice plant and bookshelf. You can see there's a lot of furniture in here now. I'm just putting in a mirror and a laptop computer and a nice poster. So now we should be moving over to the guest bedroom very soon. Yes, here we go. So I'm not really a fan of the wallpaper for this bedroom, but it was something different. I've never used it before. I never used it before. So it works fine. It's a bit busy though. So now I'm just putting in the bed and choosing a simple bedspread and some nice lamps. And I always like to put the alarm clocks on the nightstands. Just adds a little bit extra detail. So now I'm just putting in a dresser. It's a basic dresser, but that's all you really need. And just finishing it up with some extra furniture, some nice chairs, and a table. An end table, coffee table, whatever. And we should be moving to the master bedroom next. Yes, the master bedroom, which I used a green color in here. It's the only green room in the house, but it's fine. The carpet was really weird. Whenever I go to make it a beige color, it turned pink. Don't know why, but I sorted it out. It's not really the color I wanted, but it's close enough. So I use kind of older looking furniture because it's kind of got the little legs on it, the nightstands. I mean, I thought it suited the style of the house better. So then I just put some of these two end tables on the other side of the fireplace with some sunflowers on top. So that's nice, and I chose a nice large painting to go above the fireplace. And at first I was going to do those hideous lime green curtains, but I changed that quite quickly. And of course a nice large mirror. One fault with the game, I think, is you can't like with paintings and sconces and towels and other stuff that goes on the wall, you can drag it up and down so you can change the height, but not with mirrors. Which is very annoying because it kind of clipped into the dresser. But whatever. Now I'm putting in some nice lamps, and I think we'll be moving to the master bathroom very soon. After I'll put one more chair there by the fireplace. So here we go with the master bathroom. I really like it. It's got a tub and a separate tub and shower. So it's actually one of the more larger master bathrooms I've done. Normally they just tend to be the same as the guest bathroom, but not this one. Yeah, I was going to do that really ugly red tile, but I didn't do it. I went with a nicer white, creamy white color. And, of course, a mirror. So, just going to put in the finishing touches in the bathroom. And we should be moving to the closet. Yeah, the closet. And then we should be doing landscaping. So there's the master bathroom. Here we go with the closet. Just obviously put some clothes in, and it makes a really big black area behind the clothes, like an exaggerated shadow. So I had to put a bunch of sconces behind there. Yeah, so there you go. And yeah, like out the windows when you have the walls down, you can see all that black. I didn't like it, so I actually put some wood there. I think it just looks much nicer underneath the porch roof. And then I put a nice kind of trellis above the back porch. Because I didn't put a roof over it, so I thought a trellis, that would be a nice thing to do, of course. And I put some nice little flowers in there because I just thought it looked nice. Nice little white flowers. So there you go. And then I'm going to put in the front pathway. So you can see I kind of like, because the stairs, there's not like one central stair, it's like two. So it kind of branches off into two. And now, yeah, here's the top turret area. I just put in like some curtains and a light and a little rug. So it just kind of seems more like a room from the outside. I got rid of all that black. It looks much better. So here we go with the flowers. I put a lot of flowers on the outside, like the front. But that's because I didn't really want to go too over the top with the landscaping. So I just put a bunch of bushes. As you can see, it looks good enough. And it's just some nice white flowers. I like those little white flowers. I tend to use them quite a lot. And it's nice mulch. You know, I always use dirt, but I found the mulch and I thought it looked very nice. The redwood mulch. And moving the mailbox into a more appropriate spot. And there's nothing in the back porch or the back patio. It's just empty. So if you download the house for your game, you can obviously add in your own furniture yourself. So just finishing off the landscaping, now I'm putting in some trees, of course. Some nice, I like those tall kind of trees. And in fall, all of the other trees turn red. Those turn yellow and orange. So that looks nice. So there we go. I'm just now going to be putting some landscape lighting, and we should be done the house. I should be done building the house very soon. And of course, I'm just putting in some mats to wipe your feet off before you go in or out of the house, and some nice little plants. So we should be moving to the screenshots now. Yeah, here we go. So here we have the front yard. As you can see, I'm quite pleased with it. You can see it looks very nice. Here we have the backyard. You can see it's very small. I didn't really put much there, but again, you can customize it yourself. Here we have the living room, which is kind of like a top down on the living room. Here we have the study, which I like the study. It's one of my favorite rooms in the house, actually. I think it's very cozy. Here we have the dining room, which is not the best picture of the dining room, but there you go. That's the dining room. Here's the kitchen. I also really like the kitchen too. So there it is. And here we have the master bedroom. And we should be moving to the floor plan shots right now. And here we go. So there's the first floor. As you can see, it's kind of like the house is separated into two separate wings, like connected by the main entrance. Here on the second floor, you can see the same thing's true with this too. The master bedroom on one side and the other bedroom on the other. So now we have the day and night shots. So everybody, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And go check out my channel to see my other videos. So thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.